What's up, guys? Winner Kills here. We're back with another first place Locals deck profiles. It's not Virtual World this time. I'm here with my friend Colin, who is playing what deck?
I'm playing Tri-Brigade.
Tri-Brigade? Alright, let's go ahead and see your deck list.
Sounds good. So you have the standard, 3 Fractal, 3 Kit is the best one, 3 Nerval, and then I play 3 Karez. A lot of people play 2, but I play Desires, and also they think 2 is correct because they say it can't do anything by itself.
Yep.
But the thing is, this is your only extender most of the time. So it's just really good to have. I like drawing it, so
Gotcha.
it's just really good. I've tested 2 before, it's not it. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and I'll just put the barrage out here now, because why not? Save time.
Rocking the Zoo engine instead of the Cat?
I played Cat for a while. I like Cat by itself. Cat by itself is full combo, but the thing is, going second, it does absolutely nothing. You can't normal Cat into a board, and also, you don't need the consistency from Cat, because you have 3 Desires, 3 10 key, 3 of every name.
Yep.
You just don't need it. I might try like 1 to 2, because it is searchable through Shurag, and it does up the consistency like the more you play.
Yeah.
But I have to figure that out. This is my first day playing the Zoo version. I used to play
Gotcha.
Cat, so. But that's that.
Alright.
Here's the hand traps. I play 1 Crow because it's searchable, and it is really good versus like Drytron. It can be good versus Tri-Brigade. If they don't play around Ash, Crow is nuts.
Yep.
If they do play around Ash. Or no, if they do play around Ash, Crow is nuts. If they don't play around it, then it's like in the mirror. And then versus Drytron, it's just like alright. And it's searchable and I love it. I search it in my combo. 3 Veiler for Tri-Brigade, 3 Ash, and then I play 3 Nib. Nib is like okay versus Tri-Brigade. I just really like it versus Virtual World, Prank Kids, Drytron even. I like it versus like a lot of things. And also against Tri-Brigade, if they revolt, and they summon 4 off revolt during my turn.
Yep.
And then they summon Shurag, they banish. I can use Nib on my turn and then like apply pressure that way.
Really good interaction.
Yep. I play 3 10 key. It's super consistent. Searches the Zoo engine, searches the Tri-Brigade engine. It's the best card in the deck, 100%. And don't forget the 100 attack. It's correct.
Exactly.
3 Desires, consistency. I was playing Prosperity with Cat. Desires is way better. I like getting the extra card. Having the extra card comes up because sometimes you're in a situation where you have none, and the bear can't search the revolt because you can't have nothing to put anything back.
Yeah, okay.
And it comes up a lot for that, I've noticed, but Desires is just really strong, just having the extra 2. I'm not saying Prosperity's bad, but Desires is way better in the Zoo version.
Okay.
Reborn and Called By. This is standard, but this card is just super nuts. Going first, it's like good to play through hand traps. It was even better with Cat, but it's still good. It beats hand traps, and it also is really good like for a top deck. It's a good extender. Like there's just a lot of cool things you can do with this. Like against the one match I played today, I played Infernity.
Or Infernoid?
Infernoid, I mean. Sorry, not Infernoid. We're not way that back. We're not that far back. And I played Infernoid, and I literally was just poking with, I bricked, and like he was like, it's like a trap deck kind of. So like they're not really like doing anything. So I was just poking with Dogmatic Affleur. I was like getting just a bunch of damage.
Just reborn it
because
back
I had
and poke him with
nothing
it?
else. Because that was like the only game I bricked today.
Okay.
But I ended up winning that game. Not because of that. I ended up getting my engine. 3 Imperm is that's the other hand trap. Sorry. So 13 hand traps.
Okay.
Reason for 13 hand traps is because in a 40 card deck, it's a 53.7% chance to draw 2 in your opening. To play 13 and 40 cards, if you do that, if you think about it, 2 hand traps versus every deck, it's mostly good.
Yeah.
It's like it wins the game, and then the other 50%, you're going first. We're going first.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we're always having when you need them. And then the 3 revolt, because this is really good versus hand traps too. Because if you draw it and they hand trap you like Imperm Veilers and stuff, you still have the revolt.
Okay.
And it's also good with Desires because you can banish couple.
Okay.
That's why. Extra deck.
All right.
I play only 1 of this. 2 is literally never came up for me. Once you like, they say like it's good for grinding, but it's really not. Like you could there's like multiple other things you can use.
Okay.
This is just the best one to start with. And there's just better things later in the game.
Okay.
Bear, the 1 bear, it's plenty. You don't need any more than that. Search is the best card in the game. That is silver, just 1 of that. Nothing special here. 2 Shurag. This is like standard, except just I only played the 1.
1 Farragut?
Just the 1 Farragut. That's the only thing that's not standard. It just doesn't come up for 2.
Okay.
The reason why is because I cut 1 for this. This card comes up versus like Goza match, rivalry, etc. Takobo. Takobo doesn't do anything, but the other 2 are like decent. But like this is just good versus rogue. It's good versus stun, like Inspector Border stun. It's just good versus a lot of things. It does come up if you want to push for game with access code to feel safe. They have like a set imperm. You can out it. It's just free.
Okay.
That's why I don't play the second Fair G.
Okay.
So All Mirage, Double Dragon Lords, Doom Eagle, Appaloosa, access code, the standard. They're just mandatory, and this card is nuts. This card is nuts.
Yeah.
We're always playing good cards, and then the Zeus package, and then you start with this with the rat to start your plays off some Fair G.
Very nice. And side deck?
Yep. We play pink. These are the flex spots. This is just like Mystic Mine and Rogue. This is the only thing I like this for. It's okay versus Appaloosa Revolt because you spec Pank, you go battle, they have to Revolt there, and then you chain Pank and pop the. You can either wait for Omen to pop Omen, but you might not want to. But you can also chain to pop Appaloosa, and that takes away a negate and the Revolt. So now main phase 2, you set up your own Appaloosa Revolt.
Exactly.
It's like okay. I don't really side it in versus Tri-Brigade. It's just good for Rogue. Sorry. 3 Bell. Bell's good for the Prank Kid matchup. It's good for
Good for Drytron too.
It's good for Drytron, exactly. This is probably going to be Droll. I do like it for the mirror match too, though, because the mirror match, the only way that it's good in the mirror is if you open up with another hand trap, which like my numbers I should. Yep. The percentages, but the thing is that Bell, like if you imperm, they're never ending on Appaloosa through imperm. They're ending on like Rugal Revolt. So then this is nuts. Yeah. So this and another hand trap is really good versus that deck. It's just it literally just wins the game. Okay. If they don't resolve Revolt, they literally can't do anything. 3 Twin, Mystic Mine, and it's decent in the meta. I like it versus Prank Kids. Just spell and trap removal. You got to play it somewhere on your list. Then I just play really good cards. So we got 3 Judgment. We're gonna spell in order.
Yeah,
these are literally
really
going. They're always going in, like going first. They're coming in every single time going first. Yep. Every single time versus pretty much every deck. Because like even anti-spell versus Drytron, Tri-Brigade, like it's like decent. They like can't use extenders or like 10 keys, like desires. Like it's just good. Like Drytron, they can't Nova beat Appaloosa. Yep.
Can't use Medionis.
Right. It's good against Striker, obviously. It's really good versus Prank Kids. Like it's just a solid. Just this format. These together, you're never losing the game.
Absolutely.
But anyways, that's the side deck, so that's about it.
What were your matchups?
Round 1, I faced Virtual World. Round 2, I faced Drytron. Yep. Round 3, I faced Infernoid Dogmatica with like traps. Yep. And then round 4 was the mirror match.
How was the mirror?
The mirror is. It's not like super skillful like a Striker or Shadal mirror or anything. I think that like I had like 4 hand traps and then engine. Like
sounds about right.
It really wasn't like 2 back and forth. It was I 2-0'd, but it's not like skillful. I think like the skillful part is like the deck building. Yeah. I don't think like the in game is almost free.
I agree with that. Okay.
But, so that's how it really went. The Virtual World matchup is really hard, which is why the Bells might come out for Drolls. Yeah. Last thing I want to say, the reason why that this deck struggles versus Virtual World is because you hand trap them twice, right? And good players will end on Shen Shen Chuchi almost every time if they open decent through 2. Yeah. And now you could beat Shen Shen by itself, but Chuchi and Shen Shen together is really hard. And Droll doesn't just stop like, because they're either Lulu first or Qinglong first. But if you Droll them on the Lulu, they can't Qinglong, which stops the trap from having 2 in the banished. Okay. So it almost takes Chuchi away, and like your follow-ups. Like you might end on Shen Shen and pass under Droll. Yeah. So like, and Shen Shen's not a problem. So that's why I like Drollvers in the deck. Shout out to Johnny Vu for that little interaction there. He told me that today because I do struggle with V-dubs. But anyways, that's it.
All right, thank you very much, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
And like always, I want to give a special shout out to our Divine level channel members who go above and beyond to support me and this channel. And they are Cadillac City 4, Pony Stark, and Keith Sidgers. Thank you guys so much for your incredibly generous support of this channel.